Hello and welcome to this exciting episode. My name is Wiseman. Wiseman Banda is my name. This is the fifth edition in the series. I'm talking about the great philosophers the world has ever had and how they can relate to the modern day teaching of literacy in our classrooms. I began talking about Aristotle. I went to Plato. I did talk about Karl Marx. I also did Augustine Comte. If you missed these episodes, I'm going to leave the links in the description box that you may quickly go and check them out. And due to popular demand, I've been asked again to add one more episode to this one, Emile Durkheim, which will be the sixth edition on Max Weber. Max Weber will be the extra edition due to popular demand. I really feel honored that you have requested that I add this episode once again. Emile Durkheim lived between 1858 and 1917. He was a French sociologist who is widely regarded as one of the founding fathers of modern sociology. He was born in Epinal in northeastern province of France and was raised in a Jewish family. He studied philosophy at École Normale Supérieure in Paris, where he was influenced by a positivist philosophy of Augustine Comte. Remember how I did talk about Augustine Comte, and the link is in the description box. Durkheim's work focused on the study of social facts, or the objective and observable features of society that can be studied scientifically. He believed that social facts are not reducible to individual actions or subjective experience, and that they exert a powerful influence on individual behavior and thought. Durkheim's most famous work is The Division of Labor in Society, which was done in 1893, in which he argued that modern societies are characterized by a high degree of specialization and division of labor, which leads to the development of complex systems of social relationship and interdependencies. Durkheim also conducted influential research on suicide, arguing that suicide is not purely an individual act, but it's influenced by social factors such as society or social integration and regulations. His work on suicide laid the foundation for the field of sociology of mental health. Durkheim was a prolific writer and also made significant contribution to the study of religion, education, and law. His work continues to be influential in sociology and related fields. Although Durkheim's work focused on sociology, many of his ideas and principles have implications for other fields, including literacy education. Here are the 5 tips from Durkheim that can influence literacy today. Number 1, emphasize the social nature of literacy. Emphasize the social nature of literacy. Durkheim believed that social facts, including literacy practices, are shaped by the broader social context. This means that literacy should be taught as a social practice rather than an individual skill. Literacy education should therefore emphasize the ways in which literacy is used to communicate and interact with others in society. Encourage a sense of community. Number 2, encourage a sense of community. Durkheim argued that social integration is essential for individual well-being. In the context of literacy education, this means that students should be encouraged to see themselves as members of a larger community of readers and writers. This can be fostered through activities such as book clubs and writing groups. Number 3, promote shared values and norms. Promote shared values and norms. Durkheim believed that shared values and norms are the foundation of social order. In the literacy education, this means promoting shared values around the importance of reading and writing, as well as norms around academic integrity and the responsible use of information. Number 4, focus on socialization. Focus on socialization. Durkheim argued that socialization is essential for transmitting culture from one generation to the next. In literacy education, this means focusing not only on teaching specific literacy skills, but also on the cultural context in which those skills are used. This can involve teaching students about the history and the social significance of different types of texts and journeys. And lastly, number 5, foster critical thinking. Foster critical thinking. They can believe that individuals should be encouraged to think critically about social context in which they live. In literacy education, this means encouraging students to think critically about the ways in which literacy practices are shaped by social, economic, and political factors. This can involve analyzing texts for bias and perspective and engaging in debates around controversial issues. If you have found this episode more informative, I ask you to do me one favor. Kindly subscribe to this channel so that all the time or each time I post a new video, you should be notified. Don't forget the notification bell to click it so that it's on, you turn it on. Like the video and kindly share. My name is Wiseman. Until next time, when I bring another episode, which was due to popular demand by you, my followers, that I talk about a Max Weber. Max Weber is an extra episode I'm going to do about great men or great philosophers the world has ever had to date. Thanks.